football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Indiana Hoosiers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Finds his big tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Beck. That's caught, it's Moore. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Indiana's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Powers through the defender. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air. It's back. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Canes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And some room to work. It's a fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
Great place to start for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's back. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Fit it in the window for the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes with the return.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
He gets a block. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Dropping back, it's back. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
This time he's got it. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Second down, he'll throw it. Tight end getting vertical. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. Did take another one just like it. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's back. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. He's out of bounds after a good pickup, and the clock will stop not only because he's out of bounds, but it's the 2-minute timeout. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Complete to the right. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
On the set.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Brown wants to pass. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Kemp. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a... He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And they didn't start this 1st half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
That's caught. It's Curtis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
He's got him. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. Smashes him with the stiff arm. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Running back searching for a hole. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Beck. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Here's the handoff. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go right back to him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He's got it down the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. rolls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Complete on the comeback. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this offense has to stay out of these third and long situations, man. They get in these predictable situations. That's why they punted last time. Like, gotta stay a little bit more balanced, gotta protect their quarterback so they don't know they're dropping back to pass in difficult third down situations.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Lining up to convert third down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Finds his man down the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Canes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Lost one deep down the right side. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
Bye.